A proper home can provide the bridge across that terrible gulf between utter poverty and the possibility of a better future.
When defined broadly to include services and the immediate environment, there is little doubt that inadequate shelter is one of the key contributors and perpetrators of poverty in the world. Consider the following facts related to poor housing. The two most common diseases worldwide, diarrhea and acute respiratory infections, are primarily due to improper water and sanitation and poor housing ventilation and infrastructure. 23% of the expenditure for families in Pakistan, the second biggest after food, is housing rent and utilities. The biggest reason for deforestation and greenhouse gas emissions in developing countries is housing requirements of energy and construction. Over 50,000 people lost their lives and over $1 billion of personal assets were lost due to improper house construction in the Kashmir earthquake of 2005. In response to many endemic facets of poverty and to assist in realizing the Islamic ethics of equity, compassion and human dignity, His Highness the Aga Khan, spiritual leader of the Shia Imami Ismaili Muslims, set up a variety of institutions, universally recognized as the Aga Khan Development Network. Working in over 30 countries in Europe, Asia, Africa and North America, AKDN comprises institutions that work to promote cultural, economic and social development. One of these institutions is the Aga Khan Planning and Building Service, Pakistan.
Aga Khan Planning and Building Service, Pakistan was established in 1980 to address the built environment and housing related issues of the people. Our vision is to provide safe, healthy, well-serviced and cost-effective housing for all. We started our work in the northern areas of Pakistan, and then after some successful initiatives over there, we have expanded our initiatives to other parts of Pakistan like Sindh and Kashmir.
Northern Pakistan, part of Kipling's Shangri-La, is the land of the fairies. This awe-inspiring region is where rising majestic mountains envelope pristine valleys and mountain passes. Underneath this apparent beauty lies an ongoing struggle of the local people. A struggle to survive against the odds thrown at them by nature and poverty. This is Lalik. Her daily chores are not an uncommon sight in the northern areas. Her day begins at 6 a.m. when she and her daughter haul heavy pails of water several kilometers from home for the family. They return to a house which is poorly built, requires constant repair, and could collapse without any warning with the next big earthquake. Inside, the house is full of smoke and dust. Even though it is just 8 in the morning and sunny outside, Indoors, there is a dim sensation of gloom and darkness. Lalik knows that if she needs to relieve herself, she would either have to use the filthy cattle shed or wait for the sun to set, to use a cold and dirty open field. Lalik knows that around 5 to 7 hours of her day are spent in this environment, either cooking, dusting, or taking care of her children. She also knows that she will have to make at least 5 or 6 more back-breaking trips during the day to collect water and firewood for her house. However unfortunate, Lalik is well aware that this month too, at least 2 to 3 people in her household are bound to be ill, either due to diarrhea, pneumonia, or eye infections. So prevalent are these diseases that most of the local people have accepted them as a routine part of their lives.
To address the most pressing housing issues of the people, AKPBS has initiated many programs. These programs in general cover the sectors of water supply and sanitation, proper ventilation, energy efficiency, and safe construction. We feel these are the most critical factors which have constantly inhibited people from progressing onwards in their lives.
AKPBS P touches the lives of many people because it works in many different areas.
These integrated programs essentially are designed to provide immediate and short-term tangible impacts and benefits that are visible to not only to the communities but also the practitioners. All of the programs are community-owned and community-driven, which essentially means that not only the local communities become a part of the program and the implementation process, but also become the owner of the local development. We look at the issue from a systematic point of view, and our program design is such that the activities are addressed in looking at all the relevant aspects and elements of the issues, so that becomes more of a holistic and a systematic program as opposed to a piecemeal intervention. Maintenance of quality and quality assurance is one critical element of the program, especially when it comes to the long-term sustainability of the socioeconomic and environmental interventions that the program undertakes.
The organization also works hard to ensure that their work and its benefits are equity-based and aids women and children the most. This well-integrated approach of the AKPBS P helps guarantee that its projects are sustainable in the long run and withstand the tides of time.
AKPBS P has 8 major programs. The foremost of these programs is Water and Sanitation Extension Program, which is popularly known by its acronym WASEP. WASEP is a program that basically aims towards prevention of waterborne diseases and providing cleaner environment to communities that live in a remote area.
The integrated package of WASEP is focused around realizing the full health benefits of water and sanitation infrastructure within the first few months of the completion of the scheme.
जितने भी प्रॉब्लम्स वाटर एंड सैनिटेशन रिलेटेड और हेल्थ एंड हाइजीन रिलेटेड और कैपेसिटी बिल्डिंग के हवाले से जितनी भी तो उनको एड्रेस करके ये वाटर एंड सैनिटेशन एक्सटेंशन प्रोग्राम को डेवलप किया गया। उस हवाले से ये था कि एक तो उसमें सबसे पहला यह था कि एक सेफ़ ड्रिंकिंग वाटर को इंश्योर किया जाए कि जो पानी भी हम प्रोवाइड करेंगे वो WHO के स्टैंडर्ड्स को मीट करे, और साथ साथ सेफ सैनिटेशन फैसिलिटी लैट्रिन बनाएंगे उनको, उसी हवाले से मतलब हर घर में लैट्रिन होगा और उनको इजी एक्सेस होगा, और एक हाइजीनिकली सेफ एक फैसिलिटी प्रोवाइड करें। और सबसे अहम बात जो मैं ये कहूँगा कि दूसरे जो प्रोजेक्ट्स बनते हैं और हमारा उसमें यूनिकनेस ये है कि हम कम्युनिटीज़ को फ्राम वेरी बिगिनिंग उनको प्लानिंग में, इम्प्लीमेंटेशन में और इसकी बात ऑपरेशन एंड मेंटेनेंस में उनको इन्वॉल्व रखते हैं। जो भी काम हम करते हैं एक पार्टिसिपेटरी अप्रोच के तहत करते हैं।
WASEP also has a very extensive school and community-based health and hygiene education program.
Another key program of AKPBS P is the Building and Construction Improvement Program, popularly known by its acronym BACIP. The program helps rural communities in living a secure, healthy, and environmentally safe life. Products and services offered by BACIP are equally useful for homes, schools, places of worship, and other public buildings.
The main objective of BACIP program is to improve the living conditions of the people of northern areas and to develop solutions for housing related problems. BACIP has developed over 60 housing improvement products. These are housing related and built environment related. To address the issues of fuel wood and firewood, BACIP has developed different interventions which we call water warming facility and fuel efficient stores, and some other gadgets like roof hatch window and wall insulation techniques which have been developed by BACIP have reduced fuel wood consumption up to 50 to 60%.
BACIP works to improve the built environment by focusing on a participatory approach. This means that the program team works with the local people to develop products that can address housing issues like smoke-free stoves, water warming facilities, insulation for the floor and the walls, roof hatch windows, etc. This also means that AKPBS P can market these products through village resource persons. This provides income-earning opportunities for the locals while promoting products that can greatly improve the quality of their lives. In addition to providing infrastructure solutions, BACIP also strives to train people on innovative techniques.
BACIP conducts training in construction sector. We offer trainings in 6 trades, and these trades are masonry, carpentry, plumbing, electrical wiring, building painter, and for steel binders. And so far we have developed over 500 entrepreneurs, and we have trained more than 3,000 people in different construction related trades.
Basically, the self-help school construction program, which was then later extended to health center construction also, is a unique blend of combining the principles of community development and social mobilization with the construction of safe and durable buildings. In 1980s, when there was a major thrust by the Aga Khan network for education development, it was noticed that a lot of the schools that people were using were not durable, and they were very unsafe from a seismic point of view. So this self-help school program was started in 1984 from northern areas. Later on it was extended to Chitral. In the early 1990s, we started also building health centers on the same principles. The self-help school program made the communities part of the building process. The communities not only provided land and some cash contribution, but they were physically involved in construction process. They collected and donated whatever local material was available. AKPBS P provided technical support, engineering design, and non-local materials so that the end product is a seismic resistant building which can last for a very long time. In the process, we also took this opportunity to train thousands of people who can, using the same technology which they've seen in their village, build their own houses better.
The devastating earthquake in Pakistan in 2005 proved that there was a dire need for an effective program that could help reduce the risk of people's homes so they wouldn't be destroyed so easily during natural disasters. In the year 2007, AKPBS P initiated its Habitat Risk Management Program.
The goal of the HRMP is to reduce the risks from the people of northern areas and mainstream the disaster risk reduction practices into development. So it's not only reducing hazard risks, but also mainstreaming development and contributing for the sustainable development. The program attempts to promote is that structural mitigation works as well as non-structural mitigation works. The non-structural mitigation works including awareness raising programs and mainly the capacity building. And the non-structural mitigation, mainly we are doing the retrofitting works, the new construction technologies. So we are not only considering the individual buildings, but also considering the whole land use plans, because the land use planning or land regulations, those are not have been followed in the area.
AKPBS P has expanded its coverage to also reach out to deserving communities in Kashmir and Sindh, where it has introduced many water and sanitation facilities and housing improvement initiatives. AKPBS P is also working in the region towards electrification of villages through wind turbines, building protection bunds, street pavements, and more. In the near future, AKPBS P aims to benefit many more people. The products, technologies, and solutions provided by AKPBS P are not only cost-effective, but can also be easily replicated in various situations, may it be in the snowy valleys of the north or the hot and humid conditions of southern Pakistan. As a result, there is immense hope of effectively alleviating poverty and improving lives in many remote parts of the country.
The satisfying thing about the various initiatives of the Urban Planning and Building Service over the last 15 to 20 years is that we've been able to show to the world the nexus between housing and poverty. We have shown that through the impacts of WASEP and BACIP and various construction initiatives, tangible improvements in the quality of life of the people can be realized, and people are able to come out of poverty because of these initiatives.
Over 165,000 people in 225 villages have benefited from WASEP water supply and latrines. WASEP has reduced the occurrence of diarrhea by over 60%. 70% to 94% of the beneficiaries report that WASEP has increased access to education, disposable income, and has also improved women's health. Today, 150,000 people benefit from the installation of over 36,000 BACIP stoves, water warming facilities, and other products. BACIP has trained 6,400 construction craftsmen and entrepreneurs. BACIP products reduce fuel wood requirements by 30 to 60%. They also reduce ARI by over 50%. In addition, because of capacity building and savings in firewood, household income has increased by 3,000 to 15,000 rupees annually. AKPBS P has built over 185 schools and 35 health facilities, including 2 outside Pakistan. The total constructed area exceeds 750,000 square feet, all earthquake resistant. HRMP has carried out seismic retrofitting of 32 houses, schools and hospitals. HRMP has also worked with 13,000 people for safer habitats. AKPBS P won the Alcan Prize in 2005, the World Habitat Award in 2006 for BACIP, the Dubai International Award for Best Practices in 2008 for WASEP, the Energy Globe Award in 2008 for BACIP, and the Global Leadership Award by the Partnership for Clean Indoor Air in 2009 for BACIP. This is Shaban Bibi. She has benefited from many of AKPBS P's interventions. She is in good health and finds time to indulge in higher goals of life, such as educating her children and contributing to the household income. She is always fresh and motivated and finds time to mingle with her friends and family. But this does not mean that the work is done. For every Shaban Bibi, there are many more people whose lives are like that of Lalit.
وجهار إسبات هاني فايدة بأوه إسباتن بغاش ميلا بكار إسبات وقت بچت होई साफ اوه पीसम गर्म पानी اوه استعمال ارسم बेरी गंदगी की आखिशी हतान सार खलियास वस्तम माल मेवेशी जुबा वशनी हाtet साफ हंसे सासुत आतान शिरो पीसन बगाज वा बाथरूम बिकारी इस बेरी गंदगी न होई ओह इस्पाते मिला होई बासी बेरे वगैरह साफ इस्पाते मिला होने गार्बेज इस्पात के फायदा हुई इस्पात वो सहूलियत बिछी
हमारे इस स्कूल और पुराने स्कूल में यह फ़र्क है कि वहाँ पे हम ना पूरे कंसंट्रेशन के साथ पढ़ सकते हैं, हमें यहाँ पे सर्दी नहीं लगती और यहाँ पे पढ़ने में भी मज़ा आता है, वहाँ पे हम इस तरह नहीं पढ़ सकते।
इधर अगर ना होता ना, ये जो इस वक्त मेरा हैसियत है, ये हैसियत नहीं होता था। इदारे की वजह से मैं बहुत सोशल हो गया।
इसी सारे आगा खान के शुक्र गुजारते हैं, मेहरबानी आगा खान वाले हैं कि हमारे को ये रोड दिया है, हम लोग को आराम से आता जाता हूँ।
Хотя ну веяло, алю габас ке сорт эши билте хобе шукура ки тона, не чен эши не бой бану вея сайтра бой ну не алтага, ва сорт ка аса такли hi hein. Ani se шурия да цожо тон ма мути кайто.
With the help of Aga Khan Planning and Building Service Pakistan and other organizations and people that work towards similar goals, indeed, a day will dawn when everyone will live in a secure, healthy, and pleasant environment.